Luke, a dominant performance there over Krzysztof Ratajski. Just sum up how you feeling after that 5-0 win.
Yeah, very happy to get through. Obviously not been practicing for nearly 2.5, 3 days. But yeah, I tried to change my throw here, there and everywhere. But yeah, most importantly, I got the job done.
Why is it that you were changing your throw this evening? You said in your Sky interview that you weren't feeling very comfortable. What was that about?
Yeah, I mean, just not practicing, just being lazy in the house. Obviously, we've not brought a dartboard down. So yeah, I can't really practice, but I would have loved to. But yeah, this is it now. We play day after day, so hopefully tomorrow's a bit better.
With that said, though, very impressive performance. Don't change what's not broken, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not been practicing, but obviously I'd love to. Should have brought a board down. But yeah, like I said, I'm a player who just wants to play day after day, and obviously we play again tomorrow. So hopefully we can play a bit better.
That 170 finish in the opening set, a special moment. You're obviously known for those finishes. Quite good to get on the act, the 12th one of this tournament. Special moment that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good to get involved. I wanted to hit that first 9 darter as well. But yeah, we can always go again tomorrow.
Ryan Searle up next. Just some your thoughts about that as a matchup.
Yeah, obviously he's playing well. Yet to drop a set. Obviously he's in my way, I'm in his way. Hopefully we can have another good game.
All the best. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Luke, well done. A big fish, whiffing a 9 darter. 5-0 doesn't really get a great deal better than that, does it?
Yeah, obviously the only thing was missing was that 9. Obviously it's the first time I've gone back to back in this tournament, but not hit it. And yeah, we can always try again tomorrow.
Does that feel like a bit of a statement win, that one, to the rest of the players left in, because of the nature of it and the fact that the averages were what they were, the 180 count was what it was? Do you think the others will be going, well, there's the little levels?
Yeah, obviously there's 100 average there. Obviously I've hit a 107 and a 103 or something like that in my past few games. But yeah, definitely didn't feel like it. I asked the guys backstage when I was 2-0 up what am I averaging. They said 101. I said it can't be. Just didn't feel good at all. But yeah, I'll come here tomorrow, plenty of hours before, and get some practicing.
So Ryan Searle's obviously been playing brilliant as well. You know, great run for him. On the other side of the draw, anybody kind of caught your eye, piqued your interest?
Obviously the other side of the draw, it is what it is. I wouldn't want to be there, but no disrespect to the guys at the top of my draw and who I've faced this tournament. But yeah, that bottom draw has been tough this tournament, and yeah, the best has come through it. And yeah, see Gian's won a little plus head 5-4 Gian.
We'll see. Good luck.
Thank you.
Luke, congratulations. Do you feel you've not really been pushed or tested at all yet in this run to the semi-final?
Yeah, obviously, I think the biggest test was against Rob. Obviously, in that 3-1 lead, and then he started to pick it up again, and I just had to get him out of the way. I had to get the job done, which I did. But other than that, obviously, there's been a tough test against David Davies, who missed loads of doubles. If he hit them doubles, totally different game. But yeah, I'm just happy I'm here for the third time in a row.
We see other players come through like a final set thriller or something. Would you like a test like that before the longer format, just so you know your game's in a good place when you have to go to those levels?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if Krzysztof pushed me more tonight, then obviously it would have set me up even better for tomorrow. But yeah, win's a win. I'm into the semis for the third time in a row, and hopefully we can play a bit better tomorrow.
You took 3 times in a row. Does it still blow your mind? You've only ever lost 1 game on that stage so far, and that's in the final. And we have to say three campaigns in. Yeah,
I mean, obviously it could have been 2 wins in a row if I hit that 112, but yeah, couldn't think about it. Didn't hit the double 2, but obviously that still plays on my mind a bit at home, because if that double 2 goes in and I'm 5-2 up, it's a different story. But I came back the year after, won it, and I'm here again in the semis.
Well played, Luke. A couple of days ago, Krzysztof said to us that he knows he has to play his A++ game against you tonight. He obviously didn't play that. But how much confidence do you take from other players saying they know they need to hit those levels against you? Yeah,
I mean, I know as a player, obviously, these players, they're going to turn up. Anyone's going to turn up and play the best. Obviously, Krzysztof didn't turn up too much there. Obviously, he's had a 96.5, his first run to the quarterfinal, so he can be happy. But yeah, I'm more happy going into the semis again.
The 9 darter sort of eludes you a little bit more. Is that something that's maybe a little bit of a frustration this tournament, that you haven't got closer to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit frustrating, and obviously the first time tonight was the first time I went back to back. But yeah, we can only build on it. That extra set tomorrow, 1st to 6, and there's plenty of chances to get it.
Congratulations, Luke. After the 170, do you reckon that was a turning point in the match, because it was kind of ropey in that first set, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first set's always ropey, no matter who you're playing, no matter how you're playing. It's always, you always want to get it. You always want to go 1-0 up in any game. But obviously to go 1-0 up in set play, it's even bigger and better. But yeah, the 170, it was a sweet finish, and give me a lot of confidence going forward.
And a few years ago, with Taylor in his prime, a lot of players were beaten before they even played him. Do you feel that fear factor is similar with you, with players kind of, feeling a couple of sets down before they even start?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if that's going through their head, that's going through their head. But obviously, the biggest thing is they're always going to turn up somehow. They're always going to push me, and they're always going to play better than they did last round, just like Rob did against me. And I've always got to be ready for it, and I was more than ready for it tonight.
And Ryan Searle next, and you met at the match play, and that was a one-sided win for you. Do you expect a completely different match tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was one-sided at the match play, and obviously going into tomorrow, I want it to be one-sided again. I just want to get the job done and play well. But if Ryan does test me, I'm up for it. He's obviously not dropped the set yet, and obviously I always want to go 1-0 up. So hopefully that's the first set he does drop.
Congratulations, Happy New Year. A lot was said about the match with Rob Cross and the crowd and the boos, and I know you had a little bit to say about it afterwards. Did that change your kind of mindset coming into this game? Was there any kind of concerns or nerves walking, into the Ali Pali today?
Yeah, I mean, not really. Obviously, it's a new year, first day of the year. A few boos here and there, but as soon as I got on stage, the crowd, absolutely unbelievable. Leading up to it, family and friends was just like, whatever happens, happens. And yeah, as soon as I got on stage, I clapped everyone, just so they know. I want them on my side again. But yeah, they're on my side tonight, and got the job done, so hopefully it's the same again tomorrow.
How much do you think that impacts your performance as a professional? I mean, you beat Rob Cross when there were boos, you won tonight when there weren't boos. Does it make an impact for you stood up there? Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it does. Obviously, I'm growing as a player mentally. I know how to deal with it, and I think the Rob Cross game definitely tested me. But yeah, I got through it, and in future games, I know how to deal with it and get past it.
Did you?
So by the way, that's the crowd topic coming down.
Okay. Well, I've got a nice one. Did you see in the new year? Did you stay up?
Yeah, stayed up till about 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Any New Year's resolutions?
Nah, not really. See what happens.
And finally, I've got to ask, because you mentioned it a couple of times, there's no dartboard in the house. For a player trying to get to the final of a major dart competition, that seems strange to me. Was that a conscious decision, or just did somebody forget it? Yeah, well, it worked last year. We stayed in the house last year and it worked. Against Luke Humphries in the first one, we were in the Hilton, the Players Hotel with dartboards. And obviously last year, house, no board, won it. House this year, no board. See what happens. Okay, so that might be a thing in your head now then, going forward.
We never know.
Okay, congratulations, see you tomorrow.
Hi Luke, well done on the win. We know that not only are you a darts player, but you're a huge darts fan as well, and throughout the years you've seen all of the huge characters in the sport. How much as the world champion and world number one do you feel a responsibility to not just be a great dart player, but be some sort of character that people can relate to? Because we saw on social media, Pat McAfee, Ariel Hawani, huge audiences in the US talking about you. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show not only myself, but the whole darts scene, we're going bigger and better as the days go by, and we're only going to get bigger and better. But yeah, for myself, I always want to be a character. I always want to hit the big finishes, go different ways, and yeah, just try and be different. How much pride do you take from what you're doing off the hockey with darts, and how much you're moving the sport forward? I mean, we've spoken to other players in the past 2 years who always say, we're earning more money because of Luke Littler. How does it feel hearing that from people? Yeah, well, they can say that, but it's all of us. Obviously, I've played a massive part, but yeah, it's all of us. All of us have made a change for the game. Obviously, different major winners. Yeah, just different winners all year round. It's not just me, but I have made a big impact. Very well done today, Luke. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, Luke. Well done start. Yeah, but today is also his birthday. Ratajski today 49 years old. Do you think a 5-0 win a little bit too ruthless as a birthday gift?
Yeah, I found out before the game it was his birthday, but on stage you just forget about it, and you're there to do a job, you're there to win. But yeah, obviously losing on your birthday, obviously not a nice feeling, but Krzysztof can be happy with his performance, and obviously it's his first quarter-final.
A 5-0 win over someone 31 years older, quality gap or generation gap?
Yeah, I mean it was a bit of both. Obviously he's the older player, and obviously I was the better player today. But we both played very well. I'm through to a semi-final, but Krzysztof is obviously he's not started his year off well with a loss, but his whole tournament has been very good, and he can kick on into 2026 for sure.
At 18 years old, what part of your game troubles veterans most? What should opponents fear?
Yeah, I think obviously the 180s, the high scoring, because every game you always want to hit 180s, you always want to leave finishes after 9 darts, leave finish after 12 darts, and yeah, I can only get better and make sure it happens more often.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Luke. I know you are someone who likes a record, and you've hit 47 maximum so far. The record is 83, I think, from Michael Smith in 2022. So do you reckon you've got 2 more games? They are a bit of a longer format. Reckon you try and get that record?
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. Obviously, moving to first to 6 now. And if I do beat Ryan, then obviously into the final, first to 7. It's format's getting bigger, it's getting longer. But yeah, we'll see another 10 added today, and yeah, see if we can break that record.
Fantastic. And a little bit earlier we had Gary Anderson, and he said your biggest challenge is yet to come, because next year you're actually going to be defending the winnings that you've had over the past 2 years. Is that a challenge that you relish?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm defending money, but yeah, if I do win this World Championships, it's £1 million, and whatever I don't defend, then it's not really going to affect it that much, is it? And I know if I beat Ryan tomorrow and go to the final, if I don't win the final, I'm still number 1. So as long as I beat Ryan tomorrow, I'll be number 1.
Fantastic. And it is 2026, brand new year. There are new challenges again. Who do you think will be your biggest challenges of 2026? Is there anyone who springs to mind?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's whoever's performing well, whoever's practicing well. Obviously, Justin Hood, for example, great World Championships. Krzysztof, his first quarter-final. But yeah, it's all different. The European Tour's different winners. The Pro Tour certainly is all different winners for sure. But yeah, we'll see who comes along.
Thank you.
Thank you.